Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sunday. This is Darnell Self. So, of course, this is another Self-Talk Sunday. And I'm actually in California, as you can probably tell by the background here. Palm trees, hills. This doesn't look like Maryland landscape. And it's not. I'm on the West Coast. But nonetheless, I wanted to make sure I came to you all today with something that really helped me. And I didn't get this till later on in life, so I thought I'd share it now for those who are a little younger than myself, or maybe if you're older than me, but perhaps just need to hear it again, because you probably already heard this before. And that is, it is tough to learn from a coach that's never played the game. It is tough to learn from a coach that's never played the game. There's one thing to have walked it. It's another thing to have taught it successfully. It's one thing to have taught it and another thing to have walked it successfully. Both have to be present in order to increase your chances of success in whatever it is. Check it out. When I was in college, I had a business professor, great professor, by the way, but he'd never owned a traditional business. And until I owned a business, I realized there were certain things that he could not teach, not because he wasn't a good guy, but because he's never been in the trenches. It wasn't possible, right? There were certain mental things that someone who's been in business, they understand that you can't understand if you just got the knowledge from a text. So he could teach it. He was a great teacher, but he never walked it, right? My health professor, quite honestly, wasn't very healthy, right? It's kind of funny when I say it, but he wasn't. But he could teach. He was an amazing teacher, but hadn't walked it. Now watch this. There are certain folks who can walk it. Like there are people who are great race car drivers, but they've not taught anyone to do that. Not their fault. I'm saying maybe they've never wanted to teach anyone to do that. I'm just saying if you are following someone, or if you're getting advice, or you're buying into the opinion of someone, if they've walked it and taught it, it increases your chance of success. That's all I want to say, right? Because it's one thing to say, oh, I've done it. Look at me. I own this. I've succeeded at that. But it's even better when you can say, and look, here are 3 of my students who've done the exact same thing. See, not only have I walked it, but I figured out a system to teach it. And not only can I teach it, but obviously I've been able to duplicate it successfully because here are my examples. That's what you want, if possible. If possible. If you only can learn from someone who can teach it, I mean, it's better than nothing. If you can only learn from someone who's walked it and you can be around them through association, you can maybe catch some of it, what's caught and not taught, that's better. But what's even better, how you maximize your potential, is to get around someone who's done it and they're now teaching it and they have examples of, here are my disciples, right? Here are my students. Here are my success stories. Check out my testimonies. Don't look at the tree, look at my fruit. All right, guys. It's a difference between listening to a coach that's never played the game and listening to a coach that's played the game. And look at his players. They're successful too. All right, guys, this is another Self-Talk Sunday. Remember, the things you say to yourself about yourself eventually determines what you attract for yourself. And the tip for this week, because something's coming soon with my wifey and I, and it is we will give you examples of what's been taught, caught, and walked. Oh, it's going to be good. Look forward to seeing you then. Take care. God bless everyone.